Hello, and welcome to the Delaware Blogger Podcast. I'm your host, Antoinette Blake, the DE Diva, aka the Delaware Blogger. And every week I come to you with podcasting pointers that will help you to share your mission and your vision just using your voice. A new episode of the Delaware Blogger Podcast publishes every Saturday at 10 a.m. And if you wish to sponsor a show, please send an email to info@ablakeenterprises.com. Again, a welcome to the Delaware Blogger Podcast. Listen in and share with a friend. Hello, and welcome to the show. This is episode number 200 and what? 91. Yes, we are in it to win it. And that's what I'm going to be talking about today. If you are in it to win it, I got some tips for you to stay. That's right. Growing your podcast seems to be the major sticking point. And when you start out, you're excited. You may love recording and sharing, and you get all kinds of kudos and loves and shares on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. About the third, fourth time, you're not feeling the love. By the seventh, you might want to fade away, but don't. Because if you're in it to win it, it's a long haul. Let's talk about 4 tips. I'm going to start with 4 tips, take a break and give you 4 more tips that's going to help you with growing your show. Number 1, know who you are talking to. Where are your listeners hanging out? Find and follow them there. Remember, I talked about the social media platforms last episode, and I said whatever platform your target market audience is, that's where you need to be. So once you've researched your topic and found, where those people are, if it's on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, LinkedIn, that's where you need to be. Think about their age, their location, their education, even their job interests and pain points. Are you solving a pain point? Are you providing education, inspiration, motivation? What are you providing? Are you solving a pain point? Make sure that that's included in your episodes. And what kind of language do they use? Are they, hip hop, down to earth, or more professorial? Make sure that your content is geared towards your target market audience. Think about them. What do they like to do, on the weekends, or do they have leisure activities? Where will they be listening to your show? While they're working out, while they're gardening, on the golf course, whatever the case may be. So know who you are talking to. Look at that person in the mirror. Who is it that you want to reach? Number 2, spend less time editing. It's going to be weird. And more time promoting. Now, I know, you want your show to sound pitch perfect, but that's not going to happen. Practice, progress. That's going to come. Use the right mic and, of course, your editing software. Today, I'm actually using Clean Feed to record this. I was using Audacity, but I wanted to try a different app, and cleanfeed.net seems to be working out. And I'm going to try this with my interviews on the Out and About with Antoinette podcast show as well. So if you can tell the difference in the audio on this episode versus previous episodes, let me know. Don't strive for perfection. See, I just stumbled over that word. You'll never be perfect. So practice, progress, and spend time promoting on social media, the platforms where your listeners are. Promote on newsletters. At the end of the month, create a content of all those episodes that you put out there and share that. Send in an email. Partner with other podcasters to swap promotions. That is also great. And advertisements. Do you have an ad? Can you share your ad with another podcaster? So spend less time editing and trying to get it perfect, because it's never going to be perfect, and more time on promotion of your show. How about being a guest? Be a guest on another podcast. Join those podcast groups and forums. Go to those conferences and conventions. I'm going to the Black Black Pod Festival in May, and I'm going to be speaking about promotion using social media. There's going to be a lot of podcasters there. So if you have something local, go to them, share your ideas, tap into other podcast audience if you're in the same niche, right? Research their show, pitch your show to them. Let them know that you have something that's similar to their show and you'd like to share it as well. Go for that audience. Remember, your expertise is what you're going to be talking about each and every day, and you're going to have a unique perspective. Everyone has a different take on a topic, right? It's based on how they were raised, their education, their experience, just their general life styles, right? So you may have a topic and you want to branch out, find other podcasters that complement your show and get on theirs and have them on yours as well. Number 4, engage with your listeners. I've said it once and I'll say it again. It's not about your ego. It's about your audience. Speak as if they are your best friend. That one person listening is your bestie. Hey, bestie, we're having that intimate conversation. How you doing? Did you have a good weekend? What's going on? What are the plans for, next week, for the summer, for Easter, for Ramadan, whatever the case may be? Let people feel like they're part of you. They're part of your life. No sales pitches. Don't get on there and just try to promote your sales, your products, whatever. Like me, I'm getting ready to promote my book. No, I'm not going to promote my book. My Podcasting Your Purpose Resource Guide edition number 2 is out, and I'll leave the link so you can go to it. But, if you are in it to win it, you've got to promote. You've got to talk to your audience. You've got to help them. You've got to solve a pain point, and you can't think about perfection. There are, just so many things that can happen when you're producing a show. But if you're consistent in your content and you're bringing quality content, it's going to help you out immensely.
Are you ready to join the billion-dollar podcasting industry? If so, Blake's Booth Podcasting Studio is ready for you. Whether you're just starting out and have no equipment, or you're a seasoned pro but need help with production, Blake's Booth Podcasting Studio has everything you need. Conveniently located in Middletown, Delaware, Blake's state-of-the-art production facilities make producing your first or 100th podcast a breeze. No matter what kind of project you have in mind, the professionals at Blake's Booth Podcasting Studio can help with your production or give you the tools to produce it on your own. At the heart of Blake's Booth Podcasting Studio is award-winning blogger, vlogger, and CEO Antoinette Blake, and her goal is simple: to help one more entrepreneur be successful. So stop making excuses and start making your podcast, audiobook, e-course, and other online dreams come true. Call Blake's Booth Podcasting Studio now. 302-261-3530. That's 302-261-3530.
Do you know someone that is high profile? They have a big, large audience and they're talking to you and they're following you and you're sharing content for them. Reach out. Ask them if they'd like to be on your show. Wouldn't they make a great guest? And not only are you getting a great guest, but you're getting their following as well. So send them a direct email, not a DM or a text. Send them your media kit, which shows the name of your show, your demographics, a little bit about your show, what you're doing, and invite them to be a guest. Remember I said be a guest on other shows, but invite guests on your show as well. And if they've got a great following, at least they'll be promoting your show and you'll get more exposure. Number 6, be in it to win it for the long haul. Yes, yes, yes. Patience is a virtue. Yes. Don't fade away after 7 episodes. Pull out that calendar, whether it's a hard copy calendar or a calendar online. Plan out your content. Batch your shows. Go into that closet and record 2 or 3 episodes. Don't focus on your download numbers. Initially, you're not going to get a lot of downloads. And if you do, it might have just been a fluke and you don't want to set yourself up for later, being disappointed. Don't worry about it. Are you doing something that you love to do? then continue doing it. And you know what else you can do? And I'm surprised that a lot of people don't realize this, but a show, a blog post, an article, it's never one and done. Promote, promote, promote. Use a scheduling calendar, automation, Buffer, Hootsuite, Promo Republic, whatever else is out there to promote your shows continuously, right? It's never one and done. So promote some of your older episodes or refer to a previous episode or episodes in your current one so that people know they can go back, right? Because like I said, what episode number is this? 290 what? 291. So if you go back, I'm not expecting you to go back to episode 1. I don't even want to go back to episode 1 because I can only imagine what it sounded like. But again, if you talking about something and you want to repeat it or to emphasize it, refer back to a previous episode. If you just, so frustrated and you just can't get any momentum, again, seek help, find groups. Join groups, ask questions, watch videos, read podcast posts and articles, attend podcasting workshops and conferences, events, even go onto Clubhouse, right? TikTok, listen and share your content, listen and share other shows as well. You got to get out there. You've got to put yourself out there. I know, when you're doing a podcast, is it a mic? You're by yourself. But again, you want to promote your show. You want others to hear it. I talked about the tree that falls in the forest and there's no one there to listen, to hear it, doesn't make a sound. So you can be you can be creating shows, and if you're not promoting them, no one knows they're there. And last but not least, CTA, call to action. What do you want your listener to do after listening to your show? Do you want them to send you an email? Do you want them to go to your Facebook page, your Twitter page, your Instagram page, to the blog? Do you want them to share? Do you want them to leave a review? What do you want people to do? Always have a CTA, a call to action. So if you're in it to win it, I hope these tips are going to be helpful to you. If you'd like a copy of these tips, send an email to info@ablakeenterprises.com. Find and follow me, using that Linktree ID, A Blake Enterprises. But I want you to be in it to win it. So this is your host, the DE Diva, aka the Delaware Blogger, wishing you a beautiful day. And don't forget, know who you're talking to. Spend less time editing, more time promoting. Be a guest on someone else's show or bring on a guest onto your show with a big audience. Engage with your listeners. Provide good content. Know you're in it for the long haul. And seek help or other suggestions. Watch videos. Listen to other shows. Send me an email. I'll help you out. So enjoy the rest. See, it's not perfect. The rest of this beautifully blessed day. Bye-bye. Thank you all for listening to today's episode of the Delaware Blogger Podcast. And if you found anything that I've said of interest to you, please subscribe and share it with others. You may even want to leave a rating or review. And check out a few other episodes too. I invite you to subscribe to my blog, adelblogger.com, where you'll find more podcasting pointers and blogging tips and links to purchase a copy of the Basic Blogging Tips for Beginners or Podcasting Your Purpose resource guide on Amazon. I invite you to send an email to info@ablakeenterprises.com to schedule a 15-minute complimentary discovery call or to enroll in the 5-week podcasting coaching session. So until the next time, this is the DE Diva, aka the Delaware Blogger, wishing you and yours a beautifully blessed day. And remember, sharing is caring. So please share this episode of the Delaware Blogger Podcast with your friends, your family, your bae, and your boo too. See ya. It's the DE Diva, aka the Delaware Blogger.